Following the release of We Don't Trust You, there has been widespread speculation regarding a rivalry between Drake and Future, which involves years of subliminal messages. Drake famously said, "The lyrics begin to reveal themselves over time periods."
The lyrics begin to reveal themselves over time periods.
And fans have taken him literally in recent days, picking apart previous rhymes and speculating on his supposed beef with Future. Future's new album with Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You, has an explosive diss verse from Kendrick Lamar on Like That, okay, directed at Drake and J. Cole. But fans are also theorizing that several of Future's verses contain subliminal shots at Drake, indicating a feud between the longtime collaborators. Naturally, fans have been wandering down rabbit holes all weekend, looking for clues regarding the beef's origin. None of these lyrics have been confirmed to be about Drake or Future, and some of the connections drawn may simply be wild hypotheses from tinfoil hat-wearing fans attempting to piece together how we got here. Metro Boomin has even gone out of his way to dispute a rumor that Drake and Future are feuding over a specific woman named Diana, but Future and Drake have a history of leaving clues in their songs, so there's a lot to go through here. With so much still going on, here's a history of tensions between Drake and Future over the years, including rumors about the beginnings of their current dispute.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. OVO free bands. Yes, sir.
November 2011. Future says that Drake's absence in the Tony Montana music video felt like a slap in the face.
So many people from Atlanta wanted to get on this song, and it's just like basically a slap in my face, because they like, shit, you should have did it for somebody from Atlanta who was gonna get in the video, who wanted to be part of your video.
Drake and Future initially worked in 2011 on Future's Tony Montana remix. It was Future's big solo success at the time, but he told The Source TV that it felt like a slap in the face when Drake didn't appear in the music video despite providing a verse to the track. So many people from Atlanta wanted to get on this song, and it's basically a slap in my face because they're like, shit, you should have done it with somebody from Atlanta who's gonna get in the video, who wanted to be a part of your video, and you go outside of Atlanta and try to get something different. Future told me at the time, I really wanted to give Atlanta something different, and it ended up being a slap in my face because we didn't complete the whole thought. Just the thought of Drake getting on it deserves a salute, but the thought not being completed, the salute comes back. Despite his displeasure at the moment, Future appeared to reconcile with Drake and collaborated with him again the following year on DJ Drama's 2012 single We in This Bitch 1.5. August 2013, Future reveals that he inspired Drake's Started From the Bottom but didn't get publishing. Future said that he was the inspiration behind Drake's legendary song Started From the Bottom. When I was in the studio when Drake made the record, he was in the studio session with me. He said to Power 106, that's when I had Chosen One. So I was like, when you make it from the bottom, you the chosen one. Drake stopped by the studio while we were there, and I usually tell my engineer I start from the bottom. So when I said, start it from the bottom, Drake assumed I was referring to the song Chosen One.
So when we was at the studio, Drake came by the studio, and I always tell my engineer, started from the bottom. So when I put the beats on, I was like, man, put the beats in. So I always said, started from the bottom. He telling me this story. He bought me a bottle of Louis XIII that I never opened up.
Wow.
Because of this story, and I'm like, man, I want a bottle, I need publishing.
He stated that Drake was appreciative for the inspiration, and while he was never financially compensated, Future did not hold it against him. Drake bought me a bottle of Louis XIV de Remy Martin Grande Champagne Cognac that I never opened up because of this story. I was like, man, I don't want a bottle, I need publishing. But Drake, that's the homie, like he explained. He was like, man, Gary, start it from the bottom. It stayed on my mind. I instantly got in with the driver and told him to put the CD in. I already had the beat, and I just started saying, started from the bottom, now we here. October 2013, Future gets kicked off of Drake's Would You Like a Tour, and Future and Drake clashed again early in the 2010s when the Atlanta rapper was supposedly removed off Drake's Would You Like a Tour for making disrespectful remarks about him in a Billboard interview. Drake made an album that is full of hits, but it doesn't grab you, Future reportedly stated at the time. Contrasting nothing was the same with his On It. They're not possessive, they don't make you feel the way I do, I want to make you want to fall in love. These statements were eventually removed from the Billboard interview at the request of Future's management, who claimed that what he said was taken out of context and hence off the record.
I told him, I was like, man, he got a great album. I was like, Drake a dope artist, he a dope writer. I said so many good things about him, they didn't put that in the interview though.
In response to being misquoted by Billboard, Future expressed disappointment on Twitter. Always love for my family, Drizzy Drake. During this period, it was also rumored that Drake and Future were involved in a $1.5 million lawsuit over tour logistics. Future ultimately rejoined the tour, and the two returned in 2016 for Drake's Summer 16 tour. April 2022, Wait For You goes #1, but neither Future nor Drake performed the record together. Drake and Future had a smooth ride for nearly a decade, collaborating on their smash hit album What a Time to Be Alive in 2015 and other great songs including 2020's Life is Good. However, their relationship appears to have deteriorated in recent years. Drake and Future's most recent collaboration is Wait For You, which appears on Future's 2022 album I Never Liked You, alongside I'm On One. Despite the song's success, Drake and Future did not promote the record heavily the track in the months after the release of the music video. They have also never performed the song live together, despite Drake and Future performing it separately multiple times in the last 2 years. November 2022, Her Loss is released and has potential subliminal shots at Future. Following the release of We Don't Trust You, fans have begun digging into the lyrics of Her Loss to find possible subliminal messages aimed at Future. Assuming tensions have indeed been rising since late 2022, people are speculating that More M, taken and produced by Metro Boomin, has several subs directed at Future throughout Drake's verse, including when he raps,
I could really go 5 hours in the stadium. What happened to that nigga claiming OVO? We traded him.
This statement was initially believed to be about DJ Charlie B, who was allegedly kicked out of the clique over turmoil surrounding Drake's right-hand man Chubb's ex, but now others are guessing that the lyric is actually meant at Future, who has claimed OVO alongside his own free band's gang. Afterwards, he raps, niggas ain't got love for the boy, so they fake it, crack a couple jokes to some bitches on some snake shit. But if I send a verse to they ass, then they'll take it, shoot a video, arm around me like we aces. Fans believe these lines are about Future, citing rumors that they had been feuding over the same woman. In that context, the sentence might be understood as Drake complaining about Future flirting with a woman he was interested in on some snake shit, only to act buddy-buddy when they collaborated on music. Drake concludes the verse with, or pop out at my shows, jump around with me on stages. Probably why these hoes love to shower me with praises. Might have fucked a rapper girl, but you ain't fucked a Drake yet. Prompting many to believe Future is the rapper that the woman might have fucked in this case. Taking it a step further, fans believe Future and Drake are feuding over a specific woman named Diana, who works at the Miami hotspot Booby Trap. However, Metro Boomin resorted to social media over the weekend to contradict such claims, tweeting, y'all, stop making stuff up for engagement and enjoy the music, so you might want to take that information with a grain of salt. January 2023, rumors circulate that Future had issues with Drake and 21 Savage teaming up on Her Loss. During a visit to the Breakfast Club in January 2023, Noor discussed rumors that Future was unhappy with Drake's collaboration with 21 Savage on their collaborative album, Her Loss.
I heard that's a big rumor that Future is not too happy this Drake and 21 Savage album.
Because Future and Drake did an album before.
And it makes Drake and Future album not as important, I would say.
That's what he feels.
This is alleged. This is all rumors. I've never heard it from Future's mouth. I've never heard it from Drake. I've never heard it from 21 Savage. But it's a big rumor that's going around right now. Fans have also noted that 21 Savage does not presently follow Future on Instagram, but does follow Metro Boomin. However, it is unclear when the unfollow occurred. October 2023, Drake's For All the Dogs includes alleged subliminal messages aimed at Future. Drake's battle with Metro Boomin began in December 2023, following the producer's critique of Her Loss, despite Metro's declaration that he had no beef with the rapper. Given Future's affiliation to Metro, many believe this contributed to the growing rift between him and Drake. On paper, Drake appears to be praising Future on the For All the Dogs tune What Would Pluto Do? But given recent developments, fans believe he was being sarcastic the entire time. On the song's hook, Drake says,
What would Pluto do for the hoe? So I did it. What would Pluto do for the hoe? So I did it. What would Pluto do? He definitely fucking on his hoe. Hey.
What appeared to be a song in which Drake spoke warmly of Future, rhetorically asking what he would do in a given situation, has now been interpreted differently by fans, who believe Drake is really rapping about sleeping with the same lady as Future. March 22nd, 2024, fans think Future disses Drake on We Don't Trust You. When We Don't Trust You first dropped, everyone was focused on Kendrick's Drake shots, but many feel the project's opening single features Future's Drake disses as too. First and foremost, the fact that Future allowed Kendrick to criticize a frequent collaborator like Drake on his album speaks for itself. The song is also full of lines that could be perceived as jabs, such as "You a nigga number one fan," "Dog sneak dissin'," "I don't understand," "Dog pillow talking," "Acting like a fed," "Dog I don't need another fake friend," "Dog can't be about a hoe, 'cause we sharing dog in your feelings nigga, why you playing dog?" Fans are assuming that they're beefing over a girl, and that this entire sequence of bars is about Drake, rather than an unknown enemy, as he expresses grievances over someone pillow talking with a woman, sneak dissing, and being a fake friend. Future also says that he can't be about a hoe cause we sharing dog in your feelings nigga, and while it reads like he's saying the woman in question isn't that important, it still lends credibility to the rumors that a woman is involved in some way with their beef, and the word choice at the end harkens back to Drake's popular song In My Feelings.
That too.
It's already cooked. Top secret.
Yeah. My brother.
Top secret.
Do you think this is real beef, or is it nothing but a publicity stunt that is being used to stir different types of emotions among the fans of these legendary rappers? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel before you leave so we can bring you the latest celebrity gossip and news from the hip hop community.